It's a beautiful day today. We'll be taking advantage of the weather. This wood that you see behind me will become the shelving in the closets, as well as some of the cubby spaces. I'll be finishing it with a dark Danish oil, just keeping it simple. And then we'll move on to installing the tile in the entry and in the bathroom. It'll hopefully get us ready to being better prepared for when we do the appraisal and do a cash out refinance. All right, there we go. So that was about, I don't know, there's probably 16 boards here that took me maybe 20 minutes for both sides. It dries pretty quickly. I think it looks great. I'm not gonna do a poly on top. These are just shelves in a closet, essentially. And there's about 3 times as many of these boards, so we'll keep it moving. All right, let's do some more. Measure twice, cut once, right? Only have so many boards. Here we are in the bathroom, and I'm gonna begin by getting this backer board down, the cement board that goes underneath the tile. And there's a lot to do today, so I'll put it on time lapse. Here we go. All right, so we've removed the toilet and a couple pipes that were temporarily feeding the tub area. So I'm gonna go underneath the floor in the crawl space and install the valves for the Roman tub faucet. And then we'll begin putting the cement board on. All right, so I've got this roll of paper. It's kind of a tricky curve here, so I'm gonna use this to get that profile and also mark out the holes that I need to cut out. All right, moving on to the entry, we've got some vinyl that I'll be pulling up. There's also a spot where the plywood's kind of falling apart, so we're gonna fix that. And this is the only other area in the house where tile will go. So let's do another time lapse. So this is what we've got underneath. It doesn't look that great, but it doesn't look that bad either.
What? This?
Impact.
This?
Yes.
All right, new day, new room. We are on to the tile in the bathroom and hopefully tile in the entry. We'll get that wrapped up today. All right, let's do it. So some projects take longer than you expect, and it turns out the bathroom took probably twice as long as I thought. But now we are in the entry and we're ready to lay tile. So here we go. And we're done. My wife is especially happy at this stage as this is obviously a big part of our living space, the entry and the bathroom. So yeah, it's exciting, it's done.
There's some right here.
Perfect. This one right here, can you pull that one out? Good job. Painting is one of those things that I don't really enjoy, but has to get done. And this was particularly mundane because the color change wasn't really anything. It was primed white, and I'm painting them white, but it had to get done, so it's done. This area I'm standing in will eventually be our living room. It's 12 by 8. It'll be all carpet, so we got to prepare for that. Gotta move all this baseboard and window casing and other stuff. We're gonna have a little couch here eventually. So we're just gonna move all this stuff out and get ready for carpet.
In my garage.
Come on down the road.
They're going up the road. Oh, they're going down. No, they're going up. No, they're going.
So we ran into a little issue as we were pulling up the linoleum. Underneath is what we think a little bit of mold. So we're going to mitigate that with some mold killing primer from a company called Zinsser. We'll seal that up and then we can put the carpet down. All right, we're getting closer. So as you can see, we've sealed up the subfloor. We're gonna begin today by installing the baseboard around the edges and then installing our tack strip, padding for the carpet, and then obviously carpet on top. Yesterday we purchased these used couches off of the old Facebook marketplace. They're a great deal, but they're in the way. So we're gonna work around that and get this carpet installed. I almost forgot there's this area between the new addition, or new-ish addition, and the old house. Oh, you can't even see my face. And so it needs to be cleaned up and flattened so that the carpet can go right on top. You can kind of see what it looks like. It's just, it's a mess. So we gotta fix that. We got all the tack strips in. You can see them right behind me, and the baseboard. Now we're ready for some padding. To me, the most enjoyable thing about these projects are the things that make the biggest visual difference, like carpet, like I'm doing now, or baseboard, or trim, or tile, flooring. Those things are the most gratifying in a project. And then there's also things that just take time, the little details, or installing insulation, or doing knockdown on the ceiling. Those things aren't super enjoyable, but they have to get done. So things like doing the carpet and whatnot, it's so much more enjoyable, and you can see the result so quickly. It's so fun.
They gave it to me.
I do this already.
Wow. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go.
Look at this. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm so I hope with these little bits. And
That's what you helped with?
yeah, they put them in the tin.
You can come over here and watch. Still pretty cold. Oh, there she goes.
What is it?
There. Now it's good. Watch out. Boy is learning how to use the camera, huh?
Yeah.
All right, the carpet is in, the baseboard is all done, wood filler and caulking is on, and now it's just a matter of moving everything to its place, the couches and the piano and everything else. So yeah, it's super exciting.
You can do this.
Oh, you know what? Let's sweep all this stuff first. What do you think,
This is so weird. I'm sit on. You sit on this one. No, I sit on this one. You sit on that one. I sit on this one. You sit on that one.
This is so nice.
And this is wait.